So why don't you tell us about your come up, your upbringing as a child, and kind of what that entailed as a young Sangtar Singh.
Well, we started with like Pangra. Like I was 5, Iki was like 4.
Yeah.
Or I was 6, Iki was 5, and then we started doing that. A lot of competitions, and then Nachi Jwani toddlers.
Yeah.
And we were like always like number 1.
That was sick.
Nice.
First place.
You guys were like the first Punjabi thing that went viral.
Yeah, like first
like-
place, pretty much like all the competition, like London, Vancouver. I was like the second last Jodi. I don't know why, man. I danced pretty good.
Ikwinder was first.
Iki was first. I was like second last. I know the reason now. I didn't know it back then. It's because he put a lot of facial expressions in his thing. And I used to be like just, right, no smile. I was burnt out, man. I was sweating and shit, right?
Just trying to breathe.
Yeah, we had like a strict coach. Like he used to make us run fucking miles in the winter and shit, right? Just as a warm up, right? And then the routines were like 11 minutes long. If we fuck up, let's say at 10-minute mark, do it all over again. I'm like, fuck. I barely got through it the first time. Now you're gonna make us do it again, right? And then after that, around like 08, 09, when like Sing is King came out, we started doing music. And that's where we, got, we started learning harmonium and all that stuff too with it.
Mm-hmm.
And after that,
Was Sing is King like an influence? Like you guys saw that and said we want to make music, or that's just like kind of you use that as a marker of when you
I
started?
remember Sing is King came like in 08 and 09. Akshay Kumar came to like Silver City or something, doing a promotional tour.
Yeah.
And my dad's not even a fan of him. He doesn't watch Hindi movies. He took us for no reason, right? And we didn't know who he was that time. We were young, right? And he wasn't there. So he takes us to a music academy, right, which was closed, right? So I just know because of that small story, right? And we started learning harmonium, started doing like...
But that's because your dad is a musician himself.
Yeah, lyricist. Back
yes.
in the day, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And...
Where'd you learn harmonium?
Akam TV. Yeah, that was their company.
Mm-hmm.
We learned it vocals and harmonium. Iki learned way too many things, man. I had this. I'm like, yo, I'm good with the harmonium.
Was it forced on you? Like your dad said you have to, or you guys kind of wanted to?
No, I don't know. I actually from the Pangra part of it. I loved performing and getting the applause.
Tariyan.
But after that was good, right? But I hated the preparation for it, like routine, practice, getting ready.
Yeah.
Getting yelled at.
Yeah, getting yelled at.
Running in the
man.
snow while
Running in
you're
the
6
snow.
years old.
Like every time, like yo, time for the Pangra Pak, I'm like, oh, fuck. Because they put the
Torla,
right? Put it deep inside your head. It hurts, man. That shit hurts. And because of that, I was like so turned off. But when you're performing, everybody's loving it, right, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt good. That's why when we transitioned into music, it felt good performing live. Right, and making money too on the side.
Yeah.
And people loving it, right?
Making money where?
With music.
Performing where? At the Gurdwara?
Gurdwara. Oh yeah. Like when we used to do Taddi.
Yeah.
After doing like harmonium and stuff, we moved on to like Taddi because we wanted to do more of like not really too religious stuff, like not do shabds, but do like just
stories.
Yeah,
like Kaveshri, right?
Yeah, like that kind of like Vara and all that
So
stuff.
explain that for someone who doesn't know, like me. Like when you're playing the harmonium, it's mostly more religious stuff that you're
more
playing.
of like shabds that are from the Guru Granth Sahib Ji.
Okay.
And when you do Taddi, that's more like telling stories about like the history of Sikhism, right?
Nice.
So
so when you learn Taddi, like do you read up on the story before, or are they like just sets that you just kind of practice and then you perform?
No, we didn't do that.
Okay.
I actually had an interest in history,
Uh-huh.
so I studied a lot of it, right? Like Sikhism or like any other religion, right? I study a lot of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even until now. But like back then, I was like, whatever's presented, I'm like, all right.
You just practice and then you do it.
Just start singing.
Would you guys read and sing, or you've already practiced it and then you go perform?
No, we'll have the song. We'll have it over there.
Yeah.
Like on the stand.
Yeah.
But we'll just look over it like once or twice.
So
right?
you're fluent in reading Punjabi,
Yeah,
writing,
writing,
everything.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
so you can
Yeah.
read right off the thing in front of you. Somebody puts it on, you can go.
Yeah, unless
That's
it's some
crazy.
messy ass writing, then I'm like, bro, what is this, right? But yeah, other than that, I could read and write.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.